Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you're watching from. This is Sage by B. This is going to be a very short video, a very little video. I'm going to be carrying you along on how I made this feathers hand with invisible root. So I'm going to be carrying you along. It's going to be a very short video. It's going to be a very little video. I'm not going to take your time. So you watch, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share my videos. I believe that you all will understand me in this video, and it's a beginner friendly class. So here, this is the fabrics that we're going to be using. It's actually a silky fabric, and I already made the shirts, which I'll be posting a video about how I made the shirts the next time I make it. And this is the feathers we're going to be using, though I got the fake feathers. I call it fake because it is already staining my clothes, my hands, and everywhere. So this is not the original, but it served me and it served my client. So we're going to be starting by opening up one side of the sleeve. This sleeve, I've not finished making the sleeve yet. Like, I've not hemmed the tip of the sleeve, so we are going to be using our ripper to open one side of the sleeve so we can have space to start fixing our feathers. When you'll be doing yours, just hem your sleeve before doing this, or rather, if your sleeve is as short as mine, don't hem it. I'm doing this because I'm satisfied with the result I'm going to be getting. So this is how we're going to be placing this. And when you're running your machine on your feathers and your fabrics, please do put machine oil. Do put your oil on it so it can easily go on top of the feathers. You know how hard these feathers are, but when you put your oil, it's going to be as free as a silky fabric. I don't know if you get me, but just try this method out and thank me later. You can go ahead and run double stitch on these feathers so it will be very strong. It depends and is your choice, but don't forget to add your machine oil on it. But when adding your machine oil, don't add too much so you don't get your machine and your own body stained with a whole lot of oil. When you get to the end of the feathers or the fabric, please leave like 1 inch so you can be able to use the 1 inch to stitch it together. So this is how it's going to look like when we stitch it, but we're going to be adding the short feathers, which is going to hide the root and the bias of the bigger feather. So, and to make it look so neat, like neater than the one you've not seen before. So we're going to be using a bond to bond this feather, this short feathers to this feather. So it's going to give it that neat look when you are done making it, and it's going to give your big feather that neat root when you are done making it. So this is our second sleeve. I went ahead and putting my machine oil on it and running a strong stitch on it so I can put the short feather on both hands at the same time, because if I put it on the other hand and I come to the machine to fix the second sleeve, it's going to affect the gums. So I need to like put the gums together and let it get some air to dry together. So after making the both sleeves, this is what is remaining out of the feathers, because I'm just using only 1 yard of feathers. I'm not using the full packet. So this is the remaining, and I need to put these feathers, the whole feathers, in this cloth so it will be very fluffy and big and beautiful. So I went ahead and dividing the feathers equal, so I won't have one sleeve looking more bigger and fluffy than the other one. So after that, I placed it at the middle of the sleeve so it will come out like, so people can see it when they see the cloth, though it's going to be visible when I add the short feathers on it. So I divided the feathers into two, and I decided to stitch them into both sleeves to look more beautiful. Please don't forget that I said this earlier because I don't want to get people judging about the sleeve. I actually supposed to hem the end of the sleeve, but at the end of the day I found out that my sleeve measurement was almost done, like it's very very short, so I have to manage it. And I took advantage of this method of putting feathers to use, because I'm still going to use the short feathers to cover up everything. So at this particular time I just took the advantage and I didn't hem it again, and it still came out nice. So when you're making your own, you can go ahead and hem your sleeve before doing this. So here I was done fixing the half feathers that was remaining on the feather. So this is how nice it's already looking, but this is not the end process. Now we are going to use our gum and our short feathers to do the work here. Please, when getting feathers, mind the kind of feathers you get, because I really got a lot of stain from these particular feathers. Now we are going to go in with our gum. My gum gun was not available at this moment because a colleague actually borrowed it, but this is not really a hard work to do, so we can go in with our gum tube. So we first go in by pasting our gum on the longer feathers, then we go ahead and place the shorter one on top of it. It's just an easy peasy. I don't think there is a lot of work in this. This is just where the difference is from other people's own. Just place your short feathers on top of it after placing the gum on it to hide the bias, to hide the roots of the longer feathers, and it's going to come out very nice. You can decide to hem your sleeve or do it the way I did mine, because I later added a short feather on it to hide the sleeve. This is how neat it's looking. Thank you guys for watching. That will be the end of today's tutorial. I hope to see you some other time. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my videos and share. Watch my previous videos and the ones that I'm going to bring out. I hope you learned something new today. See you another time. Bye.